Welcome to part 4 of What If the Calamity Tree was in Dragon Ball Z. I finally gotten Marcy's journal. At the time of recording this, I have not finished it, but I've read enough to continue the part. Also, in case you're wondering, yes, I am going to do the rest of the movie, so yeah. Where we last left off, the Saiyan saga just came to a conclusion, and Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma has just left to go to Namek, and Vegeta and Sasha are doing the same thing. When both teams arrive on Namek, everything basically plays out the same on both sides, with Bulma's ship being destroyed by some Frieza soldier, and our hero, with the exception of Bulma, is able to sense Frieza's power. When they arrive at the village of Elder Moris, everything again plays out the same. Gohan is still getting angry about this reckless killing, but everything seems to be interrupted when a familiar face to Anne arrives. It is in fact Marcy. Anne is surprised to see that this is where Marcy has been the entire time, and even more surprised by how different she looks. Yeah, she knows it's been 4 years since she last seen her, but she is surprised to see her like this. And what's even more surprising is that she's just talking to Frieza like he's just a normal person. Marcy is actually asking Frieza for an interview. This is the first time in a few years that she has seen another race. Frieza is actually charmed by this and actually answers some of Marcy's questions, like what is he, where is he from, what's his occupation, and all of that. At first, Anne is worried about this, but Krillin stops her from interrupting by saying that this Marcy is giving the other Namekians a chance to escape. However, everything starts falling in line again when the 3 Namekian warriors shows up to try to stop Frieza. Marcy, while writing in her journal, which is the same journal that is released, tells the Namekian warriors that Frieza and his 2 goons are way stronger than those 3. She suggests that they do not attack. However, the 3 Namekian warriors do not listen and try to attack, but ultimately they met the same fate in the original anime. And once again, everything starts aligning the same. Marcy is once again trying to get their attention, but this time they're not really paying attention because they just want the Dragon Balls. With Murray and Cargo dead, they're about to kill Dende. That is, of course, like in canon, Gohan gets angry and attacks Dodoria. Krillin follows up by kicking Dodoria as well, taking Dende and flying off, and have flew in, grabbed Marcy's wrist, and flies off with her. As they're flying away, through Marcy's point of view, she's looking at Anne, and everything is rose tinted for her. She's not seen her girl in 4 years, and this is the first time that she's seen her, and to her, she just looks beautiful. However, she snaps out of it when she senses Dodoria right on their tail. She tells them that Dodoria is right behind them, to which Anne asks if they have any idea what to do, and just like in canon, Krillin uses the solar flare to blind Dodoria. As Dodoria is blinded, they hide, hoping for Dodoria to fly right past them. However, unbeknownst to them, Sasha and Vegeta has picked up the ability to sense ki. Sasha is more in tune with this ability, and thus was able to give Vegeta a bit of advice that she herself is trying out. And because of that, they were able to sense Dodoria, follow him, and basically start fighting him. As Vegeta and Dodoria are talking, Anne and her friends sneak away from this upcoming battle. Sasha, who has been watching these 2 talk, notices something escaping. She tells Vegeta that she's gonna go look for more Dragon Balls and that he can have fun taking out Dodoria, to which Vegeta obviously does, and Sasha follows our heroes. When our heroes arrive back at the camp, everything with Gohan and Krillin plays out the same, but Anne and Marcy are having a little talk, just catching up. That is until Sasha touches down at their camp, which surprises everyone there. Marcy is so glad to see Sasha that she's about to run to her and give her a hug, but Anne puts a hand in front of Marcy, blocking her from going to Sasha. Of course you followed us here. How'd you even know where we were? Honestly, this is some bullshit, but we were able to pick up ki sensing. Are you kidding me? That is bullshit. Hey, I'm not arguing. But yeah, we picked up your ki. As of right now, Vegeta is most likely getting rid of Dodoria. I'm here just to collect the Dragon Balls. Since I see that we both found Marcy, all that's left is to make the witch to take us home. Wait, you know about the Dragon Balls? And is that why you're here too? Yeah, Sasha and her crew killed off some of our friends. We're here to use the Dragon Balls to bring them back. That reminds me, if you 2 had Dragon Balls, why didn't you use them? Hey, they didn't tell me about the Dragon Balls at all. I already has somebody breathing down my neck. Of course they're not going to tell me about the damn orbs. And as for me, I just wasn't trusted to get them. I knew about them, but they didn't let me have them. Under the orders of the Grand Elder. The Grand Elder! Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Sasha, Anne, we need to go to the Grand Elders. Not only will he have a Dragon Ball, but we have to make sure he's in any danger. If he's killed, then the Dragon Balls won't work. What? I thought the only reason they wouldn't work if they've been used recently. No, if the creator of the Dragon Balls dies, and so does the Dragon Balls themselves. Oh. Then, Anne? When me and Vegeta were on Earth, did we... I don't know. Krillin? Was Piccolo the creator of the Dragon Balls? No, Piccolo didn't. But he was connected to the one who did. So when Piccolo died, Kami died as well. I see. Sasha, you said you just wanted to get us home, correct? Yes, I did. Again, and I'm sorry for what I did on Earth, but... You saw what Vegeta did to Nappa? I'll make a deal with you, Sasha. Just keep Vegeta in line, and we won't have a problem. What made you think I can keep Vegeta in line? I'm having trouble keeping you... Do you want to say that again, Sasha? Girls, please! I don't know what's going on, but I don't like seeing you like this. Come on, let's go to the Grand Elder. Alright. Go on, Krillin. Stay here and make sure Bulma is safe. We'll bring back the Dragon Ball. Alright. Good luck, Anne. And so the trio flies off to the Grand Elder. As with Vegeta, Vegeta's situation stays exactly the same, where the difference is that when he comes to fighting Zarbon, Vegeta lets himself get beaten because he knows that Frieza has the rest of the Dragon Balls. Getting him through this means have him an easier chance to get him. So Vegeta bites the bullet, gets beaten by Zarbon. When Vegeta is in the healing pod, he realized that this was beneficial for him because he can most likely get a Zenkai. And so everything with Vegeta stays the same. As for the trio, they arrived at Guru's palace. Marcy tells Nail that she needs to have an audience with Guru, to which Nail lets her and her friends see Guru. Sasha and Anne is surprised at how big Guru is, and even more surprised by how friendly Marcy is to Guru, with Marcy calling Guru Big G and Guru calling her Little M. After Marcy explains the situation to Guru, Guru gives Marcy the Dragon Ball, and he tells her that he trusts her judgment. She has earned it from being here for 4 years. Alright, we got a Dragon Ball. All we gotta do is keep this away from Frieza. Now all we gotta do is steal the rest from him, and we can go back home. After we revive those you killed. I only killed one. Nappa was the one who killed the others. Really, Sasha? Before you go, there is something I would like to do for you all. Elder, you do not mean... Yes, you, the one in orange. Come here. Huh? I can sense a power in all three of you. I don't know what that power is, but I can tell that it is tethered to something. Tethered? What do you mean? Wait, are you saying that this power is tethered to the box that brought us here? I have no knowledge of the box that you speak of, but if this box that you speak of was what brought you here, then that is most likely the case. If you plan to face off against this Frieza, then you would need that power as your own. As Guru says this, he puts a hand on Anne's head and unlocks her potential. As he does this, the Calamity power that is tethered to the gem is now completely Anne's power. Okay, so I just spent a couple of minutes trying to do power level scaling, and while I did fix my power level for the Calamity trio, while trying to do the power levels for everyone else, I just realized that I cannot find the information, or at least a good source of the information that I need. So from this point out, we're not going to bother with power levels, alright? We're not going to bother with it. We're just going to go with how the story plays out, alright? That's what it's going to be. I'm not going to worry about power levels. In fact, I'm deleting my freaking documents about it. If you want, I can put it up so you can take a look at it. Anyways, speaking of power levels, since I already gave the girls' power level before, I'm going to give you Marcy's power level, okay? Just like how I did with the two, I'm going to give you my estimated guess for Marcy's original power level. Anyway, I think we can all agree on that Marcy's would have been the weakest out of the groups. Now again, just like with the other two, I am most likely overestimating the power level that I'm given, but I gave Marcy a power level of 13. Now remember, the original Anne's power level was 15 and Sasha was 16. Marcy's power level, after training to be the Night Guard, which by the way you would get more information if you read Marcy's journal, Marcy's power level I believe would be 20. And honestly, that's where Marcy's power level would stay the same, and not just because she got controlled by the core. We don't really see the core do anything physical or whatnot, nor is it really implied. So we can just assume that the core or Darcy was able to keep up with Sasha's power level, which, by the way, it's because I have upgraded it. I believe in that situation, Sasha's power level would have grown to 29. Again, check out part 2 if you want to know what I think their power levels were. Anyways, the reason why I think Darcy would have been able to keep up with Sasha, because he had basically 100 minds in his head, and so he would have had knowledge about fighting styles or whatnot. So I think that's how the core was able to not only keep up, but almost beat Sasha in the battle. Anyways, as for Marcy having the full power gem, it would be 1000 exactly. Anyways, Marcy's power level for what I think is going to happen before she gets the power up. And again, because I'm not going to give any power levels after the power up, alright? Because again, I don't have enough information to try to make a guess for that. So yeah, the only one I was able to do was Anne's, and yeah, it's because when I was trying to do that, I was like, fuck it. Anyways, Marcy's power level, again, it would still start off at 13 because she was most likely she would have been training with like the warriors or whatnot. Her power would have grown to a staggering 10,000. We don't really know Nail's power level, but she's supposed to be on par, if not a little weaker than Nail. That's basically what it's supposed to be. That's what I'm basically trying to gauge here. If you saw part 2, you would know that for the power levels in the Sand Saga, I gave Anne a power level of 3400 and Sasha a power level of 7300. Anyway, that's all the power levels. I'm not going to give any more power levels from here on out. Because again, fuck power levels. Fuck them. As Anne's power is unlocked, she is surprised by how much power she is feeling. So much so that she just lets it out. And everyone around them is surprised by how much power that she has. Even Gohan and Krillin can sense this power boost. And thanks Guru for this power boost, to which Guru says that it is his pleasure. He does the same for Marcy, to which while he's doing so, Guru talks to Marcy telepathically, saying that now that her girls are here, this is the best opportunity to tell her the truth. Marcy looks at him surprised, and before she can even say anything, Guru unlocks Marcy's potential, giving Marcy a huge power boost. Sasha steps up to gain her power boost, and as she does, Guru reads her mind. He talks to Sasha telepathically and tells her that much anger that she has in her is not healthy, and that if she doesn't open up, it could ruin the one thing that she loves. As Sasha is about to scold Guru, Guru unlocks her potential. After doing so, she basically zaps Guru and tells her not to do it again. Nail was about to go after Sasha, but Guru stops him, saying that he deserved it and that he pried in something that he most likely shouldn't have. Marcy thanks Guru for the power boost, and all three of them fly to the camp where Gohan and Krillin are. And that is where I'm going to end this part. Again, I spent so freaking long on that power level shit. No wonder why they stopped using it. That power level thing is bullshit. Yeah. I really hope you enjoyed this, because honestly, I've kind of been sitting on this one for a while. I kind of stopped writing this part in favor of the freaking Cell Saga. Yes, that's right. That's right. We are going to go through the Cell Saga. So yeah, the Android Cell Saga. So yeah. Oh yeah, I said too much. Fireblade here, and I will see you later, whatever I make. Bye.